Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? We got another best ball draft. Let's get down to biz. It's almost my turn to pick in the fourth round here. Shout out to Toker1. What up? What up? Shout out to Robert. He said first early draft, and yes, first fast draft. Let's go, baby. All right, I locked down 2 running backs and 2 quarterbacks so far. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Stranger. We're back for the morning sessions, and Stranger's back. Yeah, at least for the time being. Weekend morning sessions will be going down with these drafts, and I'll be getting back to the morning. I'll be getting back to the morning, just sports themed show really soon too. CB Dizzle, what up, bro? He said, Huss, I'm trying to get in some leagues this year. No bullshit this time. Get into these best ball drafts because they only cost $11 and you draft and that's it. And then the season plays itself out. So it's really great draft practice. And also there's a lot of stakes, high stakes on the line here. That is for sure. Toyota1, what up, what up? He said, at work, just wipe my feet. And if you go live at 6, I come back to chat. Yes, sir. I will be back. Yeah, I don't know if I might not do the entire draft here in the morning. We'll see. It kind of just depends on how long it'll last. But yeah, we're gonna try to do both here. And Jamie in the house, what up, bro? And Joe said, how you feeling about Cam Ward? A little nervous. I mean, he's one of the low end guys for me on the QB scale. That's for sure. But I mean, the one thing that I will say is that he must be the most unhyped first round draft pick ever, for a first overall draft pick ever. And it's probably going to work out to his advantage because like people aren't fucking nitpicking him. Like right now, like everyone is focused on Shedeur. So that's like the best thing that Cam Ward has going for him right now is, of course, you have high expectations being the first round pick, but everything is just way crazy because of Shedeur. Like this is like we've never seen so much hype around a 5th round draft pick like ever. And CB Dizzle, love that you added America's team to the intro. I mean, that was a dope touchdown by CD, right? And Henry, what up, bro? He said people hate Calvin Ridley so much they don't want Cam Ward. Well, yeah. I mean, I will say that, but I feel like now Calvin Ridley is not as hated as he was last year. Like, I mean, this is literally, I mean, I wouldn't say his value is like extremely up, but I just mean like last year, nobody wanted him, like nobody wanted to touch it. This year, it's not the same. Like people want Calvin Ridley. Maybe he's going a little bit later, but people aren't avoiding him like they used to, like last year. Joe said the silent killer. And Cam Ward will be better than Bryce Young, but still sucks. Maybe. I mean, Bryce Young's going into his 3rd year now. I mean, this is like the one thing that people really don't take into account is experience. And you could see that Bryce Young made major leaps from year 1 to year 2. I mean, huge leaps. Not saying that he's amazing or anything, but definitely made strides. That's what we're talking about here. Just making these strides. All right, we got 3 picks in front of me. Let's get ready for a little bowl ski here. Who's with me?
All right. Fire them up.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy.
Roll it.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Bong hit.
Woo. All right. You know what? We're going to go Dak here. I feel good about that. I feel good about my 3 QBs now because we got some shaky ones. But, man, Patrick Mahomes, I know he's fallen to the 3rd round before, maybe only a couple times that I've seen. This might be like maybe the latest that Patrick Mahomes has ever gone at the 3-8. So, glad I was able to swoop. Oh, yeah. But now where do we go? Now where do we go after this? Because I feel it. QB run's coming. I thought it was already going to come. That's why I went. That's why I went back-to-back QBs. Guess I didn't have to. But I feel good about having 3 QBs because you always want 3. Like you need 3 at least starters or at least some guys. Yes. Robert said, snipe me both Mahomes and Dak. Yes. I mean, that's just good. That's just good value. But I mean, on Mahomes for sure. I mean, it's crazy that he was even that close to dropping to the 310. And Joe, what kind of draft is this? This is a best ball redraft league. It's a super flex league. So you start 2 quarterbacks. That's why you see people going crazier on quarterbacks than in the single QBs. And there is 5 IDP spots as well. And there is only, or not only, but this is a part of a big tournament. And, you know, this is only one of the leagues, but there's probably, when it's all said and done, there's probably going to be over 200 leagues in this entire tournament. We're on pace to break that. And so thousands and thousands of dollars. Like you throw down $11, and when we get to 200 teams, the prize just for first place is going to be over $7,000. And when we get to 200, there's going to be the top 3 teams will each get over $1,000. I can't remember the exact. It's all written down on the spreadsheet, but yeah, just to throw those numbers out there. I mean, top 3 are going to be walking away with over $1,000. First and second, obviously more. But yeah, super fun. And you just draft, and that's it. And then the season plays itself out. That's the best part out of all this. You don't have to do anything. And Joe said, dang, good luck. Got to get into one of these, Joe. We do one every Saturday and Sunday morning, and then one every Saturday and Sunday evening. And then every evening, same time, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. And don't forget about our raffle that we're doing, guys. Throw down the super chat for your raffle entries. We got 3 of these glass-on-glass bongs from Prism, brought to you by our friends at Cannabis Now. Yes, sir. Where is it? There we go. Yes, sir. And raffle is going down on 7/10. And we got 3 of these bad boys that we are raffling off. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see it, Robert. I see where you should be going, but let's see if he goes with team need or want. Oh, you know, that's very smart. That wasn't necessarily a team need right there, but very smart, because I bet you before it gets back to you at the 7:10, I bet you that the QBs are very dry. So good shit picking up Stafford right there. Because look at that. You got 2 running backs right back to back after that, and then 2 more QBs. So smart move, Robert, by locking that 3rd QB in. Because yeah, who the hell knows how the QBs are gonna continue to go here. All right. But yeah, Joe, we're killing it with these drafts. Last year we had 1,704 teams in. This year we're shattering that. We're going over 2,000, baby. Going over 2 G's. All right, smoke another bowl. Smoking on some sour Durban cookies here. Let's go. Look at that. There goes another QB. Darnold off the board, and Cam Ward off the board now. Let's see. Crispy and Toker One playing a little bit of QB chicken over there. We already got multiple teams that have 3 quarterbacks, and Crispy and Toker One both only have 1. But look at that, man. I mean, they got Allen and Jackson, though. So yeah, when you got guys like Allen and Jackson, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be super hard pressed to, like make sure that I get another QB spot right away, because both those guys got some crazy skill positions. Toker one, you probably took Marvin Harrison Jr. a little too early. Not saying that that's a bad pick, but we've seen him fall in the 4th round, 5th round. So, just letting you know. And they wouldn't go as fast if you would check. Hey, man. Look there's been multiple people. I wasn't even the first one to draft 3 quarterbacks. Okay. And look, you still got Geno and Toker one. He's going to be able to get his boy over there. We know it. He's going to be able to get his boy. But there's still some starting quarterbacks left. It's not like there's no starting quarterbacks left. But yeah, you guys was playing QB chicken over there, man. Oh, look at that. Kittle at the 612. That's money right there. I mean, sometimes you might be able to get him a little bit later, but I see him go in the 6th and 7th round a lot. You got to get lucky if he falls to you in the lower part of the 8th round. Oh, Toker one didn't care. He said no to the QB. He's just going with Allen. Let's go. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Very curious to see how this round shapes out here. Oh, he ain't getting his boy because Crispy said I'm taking him. Oh man, no Tyler Shaw for Toker one. Crispy said not today. Not today.
And all these hoes laughing like so funny. What I just said. Dude, they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean, Basil?
There goes Chuba. All right. Flung Shui. He's got his two RBs now. Very well-rounded build from Flung Shui over there. I mean, I don't like Ward being the number 2 QB, but that might be one of his weaker spots as a super flex, but pretty money everywhere else. Hey, what up, Watt? We are doing a best ball redraft league. It is $11, and we draft every single day. On the weekdays, we have a morning draft and an evening draft. It's all a part of the same tournament. Lots of money at stake. Lots of money at stake here. I might regret this, but we're going to go another RB here. Let's go. And I said, I'm YouTube Watkins. What up, bro? Oh, Toker one said, I don't want no The joke's on Crispy. Oh, man. Shots fired. Shots fired.
You bastard!
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. Here we go. Smoke it up, beeps.
Let me hit that bong.
Baby.
That bong, 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 bong.
All right. Crispy said, catch me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that? Yup.
Yeah, JJ, I'm totally with you on that. Totally with you on that. People are gonna do what they gonna do. Come on, baby. Come on, 4 picks in front of me. Let's go. Better not snipe me. Tebow Champ, quick clock second over there, 4 seconds. Cortland Sutton. All right. Here we go. Oh, man. Armani. Where's that green dot at? Come on, baby. Doing a little bit of clock sucking over there. Let's go. And shout out to one of our sponsors of the show, Jerome Baker. We got some THCA in the house now, and you guys can get it delivered right to your doorstep no matter where you are. I'm going to throw the link in the chat for you guys. There we go. Make sure you guys go check it out. Use the promo code 420crew. And if you just click that link, it automatically plugs in the promo code for you and you save 20%. Ah, man. I wanted Addison there. I mean, not Addison. I wanted Adams there. But we'll take the fall back. We will go with... yeah. W Deal, yes. We got someone on Twitch over there. He said, tap in, got you. Let's fucking go. Yes. Yeah. New to streaming on Twitch. We got way more people watching on like YouTube and new streaming to Kick. We got people watching on YouTube and Facebook and what's it called? YouTube, Facebook, and where else? Everywhere. Rumble, a whole bunch of places. But yes, we finally got someone commenting on Twitch, on Kick, who's not trying to sell me something. Podson said, Snipe City, man. I know, they got me. Snipe City, Snipe City. And if anybody snipes me, a way that you can reward yourself is by getting a Snipe City shirt at 420crewmerch.com. 420crewmerch.com. We got 3 different styles. Snipe City, Snipe City. And JJ said, to be honest, I think Carr should have stayed on for 1 year, even though he wouldn't play. Just teach. I think it probably has something more to do with his contract, to where like maybe trying to get to a different team in the next year. But yeah, man. I mean, it's really weird the way that they did it, because like I don't know, like what did he say, that he would feel weird like getting paid for like not doing anything? I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, you could do something. But yeah, I mean, shit, what was it, like 30 something mil or something like that? Like that he that he just walked away from. I mean, nice for the organization, but I will never be boo-hooing for these billionaire owners about paying the product, because the guys on the field are the product. And guess what? At one point, Derek Carr was worth that kind of money. Him getting hurt, obviously, pay cut. But yeah. Right? Stranger said 30 mil to sit on my ass. Pay me. Exactly. Like, yeah, like, I mean, yeah. If you feel bad about it, why not do what fucking JJ said? Like, yeah, go mentor the fucking young QBs, go be a part of shit, like, I don't know if Derek Carr has like any kind of future in like coaching or whatever, but wouldn't this be a good time to like learn about the coaching process if you cared about that? And you're getting paid like 30 million, to do it. So yeah, that part, it did seem a little bit weird to me. But I wonder if it's like, when Favre retired, for that year, and then so he could come back and go to whatever team he fucking wanted to get out of his contract. I wonder if it's something along those lines, because totally could be, right? We don't fucking know. Oh, there goes Anthony Richardson. I'm just not fucking with it, man. I'm just not fucking with Anthony Richardson.
Dude, they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
No football bad. I can feel that 30 million won't cure you. Right? Right? I mean, like when do you have like that much money to where like 30 million, like, but doing something or being around something that, because I don't know. Like, I mean, I know for a lot of these guys, yeah, playing is one thing. But, like even Tom Brady talks about it. It's like the camaraderie in the locker room, like that's like huge for these guys, and like, Yeah, I know you're not going out there to lead the troops, but you can fucking help. You can help those young QBs because they're going to need it. They are going to need it. That is for sure. I'm feeling good about my team. I mean, obviously, I only have one wide receiver right now, so I don't feel like amazing about that. But but you know what? We got two wide receivers now. We got two wide receivers now, and we got more to get throughout this draft. That's for sure. Ricky P. And Podson said, "This would be good if you did a rookie rankings video aside from the obvious Genty. I'm not really sure what's a value and whatnot." Yeah, you know what? I that's something I can work on. I know on Patreon, for anybody who's a paid member over there, you guys can get access to my rookie rankings, and I think I have like 27 to 30 somewhere in there of the offensive rookies ranked, and then I believe I have 20 something of the IDP rookies ranked as well. And yeah, that's 420crew.com for anybody who's interested in that. And on the homepage, you go to collections and then 2025 draft prep. And JJ said Carr's retired because he would have needed another surgery and he wouldn't have been able to play up to par after the surgery. It's last time QB. Okay. I believe it, man. I believe it. Yeah, the shoulder. Shoulder's no joke. I mean, that's the whole, if your shoulder is gone, your whole fucking mechanism for throwing is like all the way, just turned off, right? I mean, all right. Here we go. One pick in front of me. Where they going, baby? Where they going? Crispy said start those rookie drafts. I need to make sure, because if someone's just gonna auto the whole time, I'd rather boot them out. But yeah, I messaged one of the guys. I need to go check on the other ones to see who's not paying attention. But if someone can figure out who's not paying attention, that makes everything happen a little bit faster. Come on. I don't see a green dot. Come on. Speaking of shoulder, Richardson's injured again. Yep.
Yup.
Man. I really, really, really need to get a wide receiver, but I can't pass on Kelsey at the 10-5. I can't do it. Man. I gotta swoop. Because now I got Mahomes and Kelsey, dude. Mahomes in the 3rd and Kelsey in the 10th. Probably the cheapest anybody's ever got for that stack. All right. Not feeling great about my wide receivers. But I like my starters. I mean, I need one more. My next player is going to be my last starter. I mean, unless I pick an IDP or another QB or something. So let's see how this goes though. But man, Mahomes in the 3rd, Kelsey in the 10th. 4 running backs, 2 wide receivers. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about this. Yeah. And that's who I really wanted to get was Jennings, who goes the next pick. But I just couldn't pass up Kelsey, man. What do you guys think? Was I wrong for taking Kelsey over Jennings? Zaire Franklin, let's go. Some more IDPs off the board. Let's get it.
All right.
Shout out to everybody rocking on this Saturday morning, early afternoon, depending on where the hell you are in the country or the world. These will be, is there going to start being a normal thing on the weekends? Yeah, let me go see, Crispy. What are those other? Oh, shit. Flung Shui's at work. He said he's going to do first couple picks and then auto the rest. Okay. Well, at least we know. And glad we could do something to entertain you at work, man. Fuck yeah. All right, let me go see. Who else? See, we had a vote for Monday already, so we're... But let me see. Who didn't? That's what we got to figure out. Who's not paying attention? Okay, one's T-Mill. That's easy. Who's the other one who didn't? Oh, Jack P. There we go. Okay, all right. We're going to figure this out. And JJ said Kelsey's now, what, 87 years old? He was having some good games, but he didn't look like the same 3 years ago. Well, 3 years ago, you had to draft him in the second round, So, yeah, he doesn't look the same. But I bet you that the Chiefs are playing with a chip on their shoulder this year. I bet you. Because what happened the year after they lost to the Bucks? They went crazy. They went crazy. So that's what I'm hoping, I don't have Kelsey in all these, I don't know. Like last year, I think I went way more in on Kelsey, and that's why a lot of my teams ended up sucking because he sucked. But yeah, now me being all in on Kelsey is drafting him in the 9th or the 10th round as one of my very last starters, So, and yeah, I took him over Jennings, but yeah, that's why I said, JJ, who would you take? Literally just of those two, because I was debating between Jennings and Kelsey. Who would you, and it's tight end premium. So it's 2.0 for 2.0 PPR for wide receivers, 2.5 PPR for tight ends. All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. JJ said if Tom Brady, take Tom Brady. And Stranger said Chiefs and their fans needed that Super Bowl smackdown. They were too cocky. Yeah, definitely. And like Andy Reid too. Like you saw the play calling like at certain times just like totally get very, very stale, Yeah, I'm curious to see what the Bengals do this year. Like after last year, starting off real slow and then just like couldn't really recover from it. And now there's going to be new eyes on the division because of Rodgers. I mean, you already know that's going to be one of the bigger storylines throughout the entire year. Like, how does Rodgers like suck so much right now? But I mean, just like Shador, right? Like he sucks so much, but he's like the talk of the town and just like so fucking popular. And same shit with Rodgers, man. Doesn't matter how bad Rodgers is, like motherfucker's still the talk of the town somehow. All right. Come on, Nikki. You fuck. Snipe City. Snipe City.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Motherfucker.
What I just said. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
You motherfucker. Yeah, that kind of fucked me up there. Man. Fuck it. I need another. I need another wide receiver, man. Let's lock down Reed. I know there's a lot of people who are hating on Reed, but that motherfucker's the number one over there. He's going to kill it. Yep, Pod Sunset Snipe City again. I'm getting it from fucking both ends here. It's a bunch of dogs in the draft. I know, especially like right next to me. And you know what sucks? This is Nicky Pancake's first draft in this tournament, and he's not doing too bad. I mean, very solid build through 11 rounds and through the starters. We're gonna see when it comes to IDP what he does, but Nicky P's a shark, man. That's for sure. I thought he was gonna be easy money, you know, coming in here, and but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to the rookie running backs that he has. I would have went a different way, but outside of that, I mean, dude, everything's money on this fucking team. The running backs, I mean, that's the weak spot. That's for sure. And Stranger said, ain't nobody in the AFC North became scared of Schittsburg because of Karen Rodgers. Well, that's not what I said.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just said that there's going to be more eyeballs just on the AFC North because of all of this. Like, that's all I mean. Like, media eyeballs and social media eyeballs and shit like that. You know, it's going to be a very popular topic. We already know it's already started off as a very popular topic. Damn, look at Russ starting QB. Who was drafted on the bench here.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
Libsy, what up? Yes. On Saturday and Sunday morning, we got drafts now, so I'll be live for these drafts in the morning on the weekends now, and we'll be getting back to the sports show on the mornings. Probably in a couple weeks, we'll see. I mean, now that we're getting into OTAs, is probably. I mean, I'm into the mini camps. It'll be maybe next week. I mean, we'll just figure out maybe one day next week, and we'll figure this out. Two tight ends that I wanted right in front of me there. We're gonna go running back though. Let's go Stevenson. Let's lock him in, baby. All right. Seeing the drama about James Cook on Twitter today. What's the drama? Contract. I know that was recently something, you know, that was being talked about. Let me go search James Cook on Twitter. Let's look at the latest. Let's go see. It's sad that he let his brother think that he's worth a crazy amount of money. Oh, look at this. Seriously, fuck James Cook, Bills Mafia. So what happened? Let's see. He's basically disconnected himself from the organization and the city and put his house up for sale. I don't think he'll be seeing the Buffalo Bills anytime soon. Interesting. But you know what? If it's on the internet, it must be true, right? Like, I mean, like, who even was that? I mean, this is some random fucking account, like, as well. Like, I wonder who and also, he's holding out the first day of minicamp. This might be the first day of their minicamp, and he's holding out. And I mean, that's why Bills Mafia will never win anything, though. Like, for real. Like, they just, I don't know, like, so fucking emotional. It's just, Right, Lip's the only person I believe is Adam Schefter. Yeah, and seeing even then, what about when Adam Schefter said that Tom Brady was going to retire? Right? So hella stupid when Tom Brady's like, I'm coming back. Yeah, look, Crispy fucking takes Ray Davis right there. Shouldn't have even fucking said anything, right? Because we don't, I don't know. Like, who the fuck knows what's going to happen? I mean, the thing is, he's going to get paid somewhere. Like, the Bills really, like, They really want to start fresh. Like they think Ray Davis is going to fill Cook's shoes. But it's like, you know, you put all that money into Josh Allen. The Bills are that they're doing ass backwards things. Like they're doing like the exact opposite of the teams that keep going far in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Like they're doing the opposite of that. Some teams do need RB depth, to be honest. I mean, shit. Some teams need a starting running back. Some teams need a starting running back out there. Like, yeah, James Cook. Yeah, he's no slouch, man. He's no slouch. But I bet you the Bills pay him like that. I'm not falling this is how negotiations work. Like, what is he supposed to say? Like, oh, I'm gonna hold out, but yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna hang around though, you know, and maybe they'll just come, you know, come to terms and, you know, they'll pay me. Like, what, he's supposed to do something like that? Or he's supposed to like throw his nuts down on the table and say, you know what, fine, you guys don't want to pay me, you guys don't want me here, fucking out then. I'm gonna put my house up for sale, and I'm gonna remove all my shit from Twitter and, you know, all Bills affiliations, and I'm out. Holler at me later, you know, like that's how fucking negotiations work. And Lipsy says, still don't know how I'm drafting this year. Can't lie. You got to get into these drafts with us because they're only $11. And if nothing else, it's draft practice that will help you dominate every draft that you are going into in August or before. Like, trust me, like you get into a handful of these drafts and you will feel just so good about your drafting skills. Like, trust me. And you have a pulse on like where a lot of the players are going. And yeah, will things be different in different leagues? Yeah, definitely. But you will see this guy is hella hyped. Okay, you know, maybe people aren't hyped on this guy. Maybe I can get this guy later, you know, just whatever the fuck, you know. Where am I going with this pick? Where am I going with this pick? I don't know why we get, man, you're getting so many of these randos joining the Superflex IDP. All right, let's lock him down. And Andre, what up, bro? He said, low key, praying that happens. I know I have my Ray Davis on my dynasty team. And they say, you think Jordan Mason's taking Jones RB1 spot? No, no. They gave Jones an extension and stuff. Like, anyone who's saying that is just like ridiculous, you know. And I know there's a big school of people that are saying that Mason's gonna take over with, like, just take over his job. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. Andre said, Huss, how often do you get teams that are just unsavable? Never, as of now. I mean, shit. Like, see, that's the thing, is like, you could have the worst team in the world. Like, it's the manager who's gonna make the team good or not, you know, like making trades and making moves. And I mean, I drafted real shitty in one league. I mean, this is one that I talk about a lot. Is I drafted, like, it ended up being not good in 2021 in this one specific dynasty league. And like, man, my team sucked for 2 years, but then I went into rebuild mode, and it took me like a season and a half of rebuilding, and I just won the championship in that league this past year. And yeah, and I wasn't the number one team in the, you know, I wasn't the number one team or anything either. I think what saved me is the number one team lost in the semis. And so it made my path to victory a little bit easier, because he was number one, I was number two. And but yeah, he got taken out in the semis and just had a flop game. And then I won handily in the next round. Screw you, Robert. I was going to take Trey Benson right there. Damn it. Damn it, Robert. Man, I wanted Trey Benson right there. Luckily Luckily, Connor's my fourth, so I'm not too worried about it. Roberts, I've never done IDP before, but feel good watching these drafts and seeing your rankings. Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, I know I only have the top 25 guys ranked, but there'll be more rankings to go. And dude, this guy Nicky Pancake is a fucking shark. Look at him swooping on Sherwood before all you guys did. I think I have Sherwood as like my number 4 on my ranks. And yeah, and Robert, the reason that I have this tournament set up the way it is with only 5 IDP spots is to like hopefully ease people into the IDP world, because $11 isn't a lot to dip your toe into this world. And like, I really want to get people on the IDP train, you know, like not saying everyone's only going to play in IDP leagues, but when people realize how fun these IDP leagues are, they're going to want to get into more because they are fun. Like, man, it adds just a whole element that people, I mean, I don't even know why they avoid it, because when you watch football on TV, you see defenses making plays every single play as well. Hutchinson in the 14th round. Yeah, the days of getting Hutch in the 17th, 18th, 20th round are over. If you guys have not hit the like button on the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to show some love, right by where you chat, there's a $. Hit that, throw in an amount, and we're going and throw in a super chat, super sticker. Just show some love for the show. We're a 100% fan sponsored show. So if you guys, I mean, because the amount of money that I make from these ads that pops up, like, you know, might be like $1, maybe $2 on like a show. So it's like really nothing, you know, but yeah, you guys fan funding makes all the difference. So make sure you hit that $sign and show some love here. Defensive lives matter. Yeah, but not team defense. IDP lives matter. Yeah, I got to get some IDP life, some new IDP life shirts going. Because, yeah, definitely needed. All right, let's see. There's a lot of areas that people could go here. Once we get to this part of the draft and we're already through the starters, this is when people's individual strategies start really coming into play. Because, you know, a lot of the rounds end up being like really chalky within the starters, and like, you know, unless you like totally like push off a position, like I don't think anyone's really coming up with like super shitty positional groups in the starters, not to where we're given like D's or F's, you know, maybe it's like C's or maybe it's B's, but you know, people are on their shit. But yeah, this is where it all changes. Hey, Buddha Baker, let's go. Buddha. All right. There we go. Whoa. Dang it. I wonder if Flung Shui put his put a Q in there, man. That's pretty early for Mason Taylor. Man, Mason Taylor's got some good genes. Jason Taylor's son and Zach Thomas's nephew. Zach Thomas's sister married Jason Taylor. Is Jaden Blue worth a pickup? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by pickup, like literally picking him up off the waiver wire, talking about picking him with like one of your last picks in a redraft league, or talking about picking him in a dynasty league. I'd be dropping like Wicks or Bigsby. Yeah, I'd drop Wicks for him. I feel like Wicks probably not gonna. I mean, he's probably not gonna be a thing. All right, let's go Rashad White. Let's get this bench looking good over here. So I got now 3 running backs and 1 wide receiver on the bench. Feeling good about that. Okay. Here we go. Beck. That's a good pick, dude. It's a good pick. And I wonder what's going to happen with Chubb, man. Raiders, Bears. I'm trying to think. Raiders, Bears. I mean, those are like the 2 teams that I think he's most likely to go to. He said those start sit videos were clutch for me last year, bro. I'll be on it, man. You're talking about the uploaded videos? I'll be on those again. And I said looking forward to them this year with the new rookies, Harrison Harvey. Yeah. Ooh, Patrick Queen. She's a killer queen. Oh, Van Ginkel in the 16th round. Man, good pick. Good pick. Let's see. Yeah. And the start sit videos. I mean, that's kind of the bread and butter of what I got going on. Got to get back to those for sure. And Patreon members, they get the best start sit advice out of everybody. Because I do those start sit videos where I will be talking about a bunch of things, but on Patreon is where I'll be talking literally like it'll be like everything is there. There'll be a start sit for QBs, and they'll have every game, broken down and like, yeah. This is we got a lot of stuff to do though to get ready for that. Jack Campbell, I'm liking my number 1 IDP. I could have been better. I got sniped on Henley and David. Those were the guys who I really wanted with that pick. But Jack Campbell, not a bad third option there in that position. And one thing we got to do, we got to tell a friend about this show, or a workmate, or, just a coworker, someone who maybe, not in your leagues, but you talk about fantasy football with, because I know there's people out there, and I know that like, it's a weird thing, like telling your league mates about me because you don't want them to win, like because of me, but help me win, help me win at life, because unless they're signed up for like the one-on-one, advice and stuff like that, like all of this stuff is like, pretty easy to find for anybody out there. Like I'm very well searched on Google and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I appreciate people sharing, because word of mouth is the best. It's always the best referral. Andre said, what Marvin Harrison price tag looking like in Dynasty right now? I want to make sure I don't overpay. I mean, I paid a first and a third for him. 2025 first and third. And I was happy with it. It was I can't remember if it was a 109, 110, something like that. It was like a lower level first and third. But I was really happy paying that. I mean, this is a league that I really needed a lot of wide receiver help. And third rounders, I mean, I know you can find diamonds in the rough, but I'd rather pay for someone like Marvin Harrison Jr., even if it is paying up a little bit, because like, you imagine, like, I mean, he was worth more than that last year, like his value definitely dropped from last year to this year. That's what's crazy too. Because he didn't do horrible. He just didn't do amazing. But yeah, the Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. Connection is gonna pop off this year, man. I feel it. Feel it down in my plums. You think Diggs and a 26 first is solid for Marvin Harrison Jr.? Maybe. I mean, Like, what are you trying to accomplish with that? Are you trying? I mean, obviously you're trying to get younger. But like I'm assuming Diggs is one of your starters. So like, if you're not a rebuilding team, like I don't even know if I like that much, because I'd want to just trade, like two picks, for him if you could, versus like giving up Diggs, because Diggs just, I mean, he's gonna be the number one, like over there, and like the longer that you wait to sell him, like the more valuable he's gonna get, because he's gonna be the number one, like on that team. So I feel like selling him now, you're selling him right before his value is about to go up. And Andre said Diggs is a bench piece looking for a potential elite receiver. Yeah, I would just try to not move Diggs. Yeah, but I get you. But yeah, I would just wait on moving Diggs, and you have time to like make this to make this move like as well. What up, Martin? He said I'm out on Marvin Harrison Jr. until Kyler isn't his QB. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who hate on Kyler. But I mean, shit. Go look at his schedule. He's got the easiest schedule out of any quarterback this year. I know we're still early in this whole process, but ooh, Winfield, that's a good pick. I know Tucker won. We got 2 autos though, so maybe that moves it a little faster now. Under said true, bro. Maybe the May to Diggs connection has some potential. Yeah, I mean, because he's gonna go into their number one right away. And they're gonna be running the ball a lot, so it just and he runs the ball a lot, so like play action will just be heavily in effect. Oh man, I totally missed that. I thought Guadendo got picked. Dang. Got them hella late. There goes Fryermuth. That's someone else that I was debating right there. My RBs, I'm pretty confident with Bucky, JT, Harvey, and Montgomery. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, just Bucky and JT being at the top, that makes it very, very solid. Even if JT is old, doesn't matter. And then, yeah, Monty and Harvey. Yeah, that's good. That's good depth. And I mean, I don't know how many flexes you start, but I'm sure those guys will be in flex contention on your squad. Might be time for a song here. 2 flex. Okay, there you go. So yeah, those guys might be I don't know who your wide receivers are, but if you said Diggs is a bench player, I'm assuming it's because those guys start in your flex, right? All right. Quay Walker in the 18th. Let's get it. All right, let's get a song going here. Let's see.
This thing right here, yeah, tell me about it. It's letting all
the people know what burnouts talk about. I saw too many clips of Marvin Harrison Jr. with no one anywhere near him and doesn't seem to get the ball last year. Also, Kyler's comments of I need to run more. Well, it's because their line's trash. And like, well, the thing is like, if Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the right side of the field, but the defense is pushing Kyler to the left side of the field, he's not gonna turn his whole body around and like try to magically throw it the other way, like that, because that's going to lead to an interception. And also, like, when he gets so far to one side of the field running because their line sucks, it's play calling. Play calling needs to be there. But this is also best ball. This is the best place to get Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler. Damn, Alante Taylor in the 19th. Some living that weed I smoke on.
I've been talking all night, all night long. Let me hit that ball, baby.
Starting lining up. Josh Allen, Bucky JT, London JSN, Smith, Kraft, Monty Harvey, nice. Monty Harvey Diggs. Yeah. I like it. Solid lineup. How many teams? That 10-teamer? Uh-oh. There goes Samson.
You know what I want? I want to talk to Samson. Climb to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram. Because it's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes I just want to throw it all down and get left.
Yep, only 10-teamer. I got nice. Yeah, my the very first Dynasty League I started was a 10-teamer. I love it and I hate it. I can't, like, every team is stacked. Listen to my starting lineup over there. I got Lamar and Goff. I got Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Monty on the bench. And then I got Rashee Rice, JSN, the wide receivers. What wide receivers do I got on the bench? Any others? No others on the. Oh, DK Metcalf on the bench. I knew I had someone. And then, and I got Geno on the bench too at QB. And then my tight end, I got Bowers. I got Kittle in the tight end slot right now, and I got Mark Andrews on the bench. And then, dude, my defense is fucking stacked, man. I got Zaire Franklin, Brooks, Henley, Antoine Winfield, Medalist, Van Ginkel, Mad Buki, and I'm sure I got other guys on the bench who, I got Caden Ellis on the bench, Roquan Smith on the bench, Quay Walker on the bench. Can't even fucking get those guys into my starting lineup because I don't have fucking enough slots like on here. And it said, wow, no, I came in second place. I fucking lost in the championship. Like, man, yeah, I need to, this league kind of needs like an overhaul of like adding more things to it. Cause when I created it, I didn't create it with enough spots. Like there needs to be like 2 more flex spots. Like on offense, there needs to be like 2 more IDP flex spots on defense. I got minimum, and not everyone is paid yet. So like maybe this is something that I bring up before everyone pays. And if anyone wants to leave because of it, maybe we can get some new blood, in there as well. Cause like this one, I created this one in 2020. It was just the first one that I created, and gotta crack an omelet or gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, and that's what I feel about that first one that I created. Cause I was just straight up COVID, Oh, man, Robert got in the zone.
Get in the zone.
All right, there we go. 3 IDPs now. Feeling good. So, yeah, it's definitely a love-hate relationship. Everybody's so stacked. Yeah, see, that's the issue, is everyone's so stacked. So that was why, like, after that one, because I created a 10-teamer and then a 12-teamer after that. Because, like, and that was the first... Yeah, the first COVID was the year that I got a lot of my dynasty philosophies in play. And it was from creating these 2 leagues and realizing that I'm never having less than a 12-teamer for dynasty. There's like literally no point to it. It's just because people will love it and hate it, but it's like it's so hard to make to create separation, like, as well, because we want the competition to be tough. We don't want everyone to seem like, oh, it's just so easy to set a lineup, Like, I guess for me, it's hard because I have like so many good players that I got to pick and choose. But it's like these guys would probably be starters on other teams, but you know, it's like it's hard to make trades like in this league as well because everyone's so stacked that like, you know, trades aren't like they don't go down as much in a 12-teamer because like 12-teamers people trade because of need a lot of times too, not because of want. And these 10-teamers people trade because of want, not because of need. And so yeah, bro, some of the wild teams of mine, someone's got Chase, BTJ, and Lad. You know, it's crazy. There's 12-teamers where I got BTJ and Lad, and because I drafted them in the rookie drafts. Killer. And Martin said, I've never joined a dynasty team. I heard most of them get dismantled after a couple years. Most dynasty leagues probably don't even make it to year 3. Mine do because of the large pool of managers that I know. And yeah, like last year, I think I had like 100 orphan teams out of all these teams. Got them all filled, you know? So it's like, it is like the leagues that I have, they're going to last. Like every single dynasty league that I've created, they're all still in existence. And I've created in first year, what up, Ghost Monkey? In 2020, I created 2 dynasty leagues, both still in existence. 2021, I created 9 dynasty leagues, all still in existence. 2022, I created, I think 7 dynasty leagues, all still in existence. The year after that, I think it was 9 again, and all still in existence. So yeah, that's one thing that I've been doing good is making sure to not let any leagues die, even if there's a bunch of orphan teams. Hey, Alex in the house. What up, homie? Good part is they both have good QBs too. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of people who hate on Trevor, but and definitely want to get into a 12-man dynasty if you're doing any more hard finding leagues where people don't quit. Yeah, I got like I'm about to fill almost 100 super flex dynasties from last year to this year. People are so addicted, and I mean, this is my full-time job, and people are so impressed. Like they're like, man, you manage that many leagues, and I still see you push trades through in a couple minutes sometimes with no one even tagging you. I was like, yeah, man, I'm on it. Hey, Derek in the house. What up, bro? Hey, we got those Saturday and Sunday morning drafts going down now. But yeah, Andre, go to 420crew.com. Go sign up today. You can sign up for free. I mean, I'd recommend signing up as a paid member. It'll be a lot of information that is well worth the $5 a month. I recommend getting on the 10, 15, or 25. Like those are the best tiers to get on. Like the one-on-one draft advice gets no better. Fuck, where do I want to go with this pick? All right, let's lock down Josie Jewell. Yep, Crispy said I haven't seen any of your leagues dying. He said third year for me. Yep, yes sir. Where Derek go was at the movies when this one was going. Ballerella, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard of that one. Ballerella, huh? And yeah, these leagues aren't going to die. You know why? Because I have like multiple Facebook groups that new people are joining all the time. One of the groups has 100,000 people in it. The other one has like 6,000. That's the Dynasty group that's kind of growing slowly but surely. You know, Dynasty is a little bit more niche, but that it is going to be Ballerella. But yeah, that one growing slowly but surely. I remember the group that has 100,000 in it right now. It was so hard getting to like 5,000 or 6,000 people. But then, I mean, it was during COVID, and then it just went crazy. It went, I think, in 1 year, it went from like 6,000 people to like 25,000 people, and then it jumped from like 25,000 people to like 100,000 people in that next year. Just like so insane. And then now it's just kind of been teetering around 100,000. Because like there'll be people who join, but then like, you know, then there's bots that come in and you figure those guys out and then you kick them out and then just, yeah. It's a lot, even managing that group in general. Good pick, Crispy with Roman Wilson. I got him last night in like the 22nd or 23rd because you weren't in that draft. Yeah, see, this one's different. We don't have a lot of the normal people in this one. I'd say, I mean, the normal people who are in these, I mean, Toker One's in a bunch of these. Hawk fans finally back in these. I mean, he's been out for a little bit. And then Robert, he's been in the slow drafts. And then Armani and Sibo Champ, they're in a shitload of these. But yeah, it's like we have like half of like, you know, the regular people. And then we got like half of like, you know, like Shumi, like I think this is his first one. Nikki Pancake, this is his first one. Yardzilla, I think he's only done a couple like this year. But yeah. This has been a fun draft. Fun draft. And I'm liking, I'm loving my squad, man. Here we go, McLaughlin off the board. You know, I'm going to lock down Kendrick Miller right now. I'd be upset if someone just locked him down right now instead of me. Man, Derek, and I feel like you've been grinding, bro. You getting to relax on the weekends? All right, let me see. And where are we gonna go with this next pick here? Oh shit! He said this week. This week I am. This week I am. So he can't speak for next weekend. Okay. He said he's the Continental Hotel in that joint too. Wow. What's that? And Culinary Dropout said, "What's your ass on slaw?" What are you talking about, man? What's up with you, dude? Oh, there goes Nick Chubb right there. Oh, what's your assessment? Get your mind out of the gutter. On slaw or Shah? Is that what we're talking about? We're talking about Shah. I think it's gonna. I kind of think it's gonna be Rattler who ends up starting, and maybe Shah comes in a little bit later in throughout the course of the season. But yeah, I'm nervous about the Saints in general, man. Yeah, Shah. Yeah. I'm just nervous about the Saints in general. It's could be very good for them, could be very bad for them. You know, like it's real tough. It's real tough. That is for sure. All right, back to me. You know what? Just because I know he's going to be on Crispy's radar here, I'm just going to lock down Zach Allen right now. Oh, shit. It's a prequel to John Wick. Okay, basically, but it's about a girl that is like John Wick, and they both cross paths in the movie. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, they're doing Area 15. So that's if you guys get to Vegas in January. Okay, it's my 40th birthday. We're gonna have some fun. It's around January 12th. Yeah, one of the places that we're going is Area 15, and by then I think it's gonna be fully redone. So we're doing the Meow Wolf part. But there is gonna be a whole there's a whole like John Wick like section or something that's like going down, and they're building a whole like horror section as well. I don't know if I want to do that on mushrooms, but yeah, a lot of stuff going down at this whole Area 15. That's one thing that's cool about Vegas is like, you know, like the casinos and everything, like they're always going to be like doing their thing, but it's all the stuff that's expanding outside of the casinos. It's getting real interesting here. And yeah, and it's a whole I think it's called the John Wick experience or something like that. Like, I don't even know. It's a whole fucking thing. Like that's all I can say. Like, you probably got to Google it to actually see like what it actually is, but it's a whole huge ass thing. That's what I know. And Derek said, I'm going to try to make it down, bro. It'd be so cool, man. It'd be so cool to see you guys in person for the 40th, man. 40th birthday. Who knows? Maybe there was a time in my life where I didn't think I was going to make it to 40. But yeah, man, it'd be cool to get a couple people down here, and we will get hella high. Super high. I know that much. Yeah, January 12th. So for sure, it'll be like, let me go look at the calendar. Oops, not 2025, 2026. So let's see. Yeah, so it's a Monday. So even better, like it'll be cheaper. It'll be cheaper during that. Like, yeah, maybe like Monday, Tuesday, we'll be doing a bunch of things like that. And people, I mean, shit, maybe Sunday, Monday, because it's probably playoff football at that time as well. Man, it is so ugly. And Martin said, how often do you clean your bong? Usually every other day. And like full clean. All right. Fuck it. Let's get Diami Brown. And full clean, clean the bowl piece and all that as well. But yeah, every other day. The one thing that I like and don't like about this, I mean, I do like the color scheme and the different glass, but also can't see it, like it doesn't look clear, like clear water. And that's one thing that messes with me sometimes, and that's probably why I clean it more often, like as well too. Martin's have 5 bongs I never use. I'm too lazy to clean them so much. Yeah, I know, man. Like I wish there was like a mechanism that existed that like could clean your bong for you. You know, like I feel like that would be cool. Maybe that's something to think about. But like, yeah, it's got to be safe because it's like, of course, it's like all glass. But if there was like some machine that was like a car wash for your bong, you know. And if there's any engineers out there who want to work with me on this, let's work together on this. Sounds like a cool idea. Have to be something that cleans the bowl piece as well too. Because the bowl piece is even harder to clean than the fucking than the bong. The bong's easy. Like you just throw salt in there, you throw alcohol in there. I mean, I cork it with a paper towel, you know, the bowl piece part. And I mean, this is so big that I mean, even shaking it, it doesn't nothing comes even shaking it, nothing comes out of the top. Okay. Hey yo. But yeah, I feel like that's the easy part. It's the bowl piece that's fucking hard, you know, because you gotta, I mean, for me, I mean, I put it in a bag. Sometimes if it's real gunky and it doesn't come off, you got to get a fucking paper clip or whatever to scrape the shit off the inside. He said, RIP a bowl, auto clean, rip another auto clean, and then start using mine again for sure. I mean, see, like, man, and it's just very interesting, but I feel like that would solve a lot of people, a lot of stoner problems, man. Because I feel like that is a huge problem, is like keeping your bong clean, you know, and like, because nobody, because
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean that's what it is, man. You already know. Like you said, you got 5 bongs that you never use just because you're too lazy to clean. I mean, yeah, if there was like a mechanism that did it for you, I'm sure it'd be a different story. Something to think about. It's gonna be a project for sure. All right. Tyrannia. They were on auto. Now they're off auto. But now they're clock sucking. Yeah, Crispy said soak in alcohol and rinse well. Well, see, the thing is like if you don't clean it often, it's not as easy as just that. Like, I mean, you know, most of it is, but yeah, that is I mean, man, Crispy, I mean, you got a fancy Jerome Baker. So I know you're keeping up with that. And I get the pink Himalayan salt because it's like fat ass, like pink shards of salt. And I feel like that cleans it up nicer as well, too. Because like the smaller the grain, the smaller the grain of the salt, it's like I feel like the less that it does. All right, let me see. How many do I got? I got 5 IDPs. All right, fuck it. Let's go wide receiver. He says soak in alcohol, rinse well. Sounds so much easier than the actual process and time. You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like every time I clean my bong, probably takes me about 20 minutes, you know, and that's because like I cleaned it out so often. Like if you don't clean it out often, like yeah, that shit is you know, it's just like a car wash that just like went completely through the mud. Like sometimes one, you know, one drive through a car wash doesn't work. Sometimes it needs multiple, and sometimes it's so dirty that it takes a little bit of elbow grease, you know. And I feel like a lot of it, yeah, but that's like something really, that's something to think about though. That sounds like it could be a really good project. I don't even know what it would be called, but literally a bong cleaning apparatus. Bong auto clean. Yeah, exactly, Martin. I refuse to hit a dirty bong. Shit's so nasty. Yeah, there's no point. I mean, unless you smoke shitty weed, you know, like, I mean, why would you want to taste like just straight ass, you know, when you fucking, when you smoke? I mean, that's, no.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. It's not. Yeah. I mean, there's so many, like, there's multiple times that I would go over to someone's house and I would request that they clean their bong. I was like, dude, you're really going to have me smoke out of that right now? I was like, I'd rather not even smoke. They're like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. And then it got to the point where people would literally clean their bong before I came over. And they're like, notice anything about the bong? And I'm like, you know, you deserve the first bowl. Right? Stranger said friends don't let friends smoke swag. No, man. And like smoking out of dirty bongs is not cool either. Because, yeah, you might as well be smoking swag. It'll take this good ass weed that you got and just make it taste like ass. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. I'm liking my squad. I feel like I need more IDPs, though. Toker once said Crispy sniped me on the Davis pick. That was a good one, man. DeMario Davis in the 26th round. Yeah, that was a good one, Crispy, motherfucker. All right. 2 picks before me. 1 pick before me. Oh, man, it's on me. Oh, fuck it. Let's just lock down Leonard Williams now. Because I don't want you assholes to snipe me on him. All right. Woo. I bought a new bowl to avoid smoking out of a dirty one in situations where I couldn't clean. Yeah, definitely, right? Like, I mean, if a bowl is uncleanable, yeah, it's got to be retired, you know? And luckily, like with these Jerome Baker ones, it's, you know, it's like the big bubble. And so, like, I mean, shit, I'll just run it under hot water for like 5 minutes. Like, but like shaking it, just, flip it upside down, let the hot water run, shake it a little bit, and then fat ass gunk of shit just like falls out. It was at a festival. Yeah. See, like, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Yeah, for sure. Because, yeah, even at a festival, like, like even if you're not doing the full alcohol, at least you can toss out the water, pour new water in, and at least you're not like smoking a bunch of like ash water. But yeah, if like you can't clean the bowl, yeah, like I think that's one of the things that people don't realize is like the bong, like if it's glass on glass, it's like the bong only gets so dirty. It's the downstem and the bowl piece that get the big brunt of where all that resin goes, because obviously, like, it's a shorter distance for that resin to travel to get from the top of the bowl to inside the bowl, and then like farther down the downstem and like all that. All right, here we go. Back on the clock here. Where do you want to go with this pick? All right, fuck yeah. Let's see. How many IDPs do I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We got 7 IDPs. Feeling good, baby. We still got a lot of picks to go. Not a lot, but I got 2, 4, 6. I got 7 picks left. We're in the 28th round right now. Shout out to everyone who is rocking on this Saturday early afternoon. Chris, you said the one I sent you the picture of the other day is really easy to clean, down sprout and bowl separate. Yeah, definitely. And just like this one, very easy to clean as well because of that too, because it is a full glass on glass where this whole thing removes. And yeah, it makes it so much easier to clean bongs like that when you can take out the downstem and like takes 2 seconds to clean. You run it under hot water for like a couple seconds. That'll take a majority of the gunk out. And then you throw it in a Ziploc bag. Go get some Ziploc bags, alcohol, and the pink Himalayan salt. That's the best one because it's like fat shards of salt. Like that's why I use that one. And I think I usually get one that's like a couple pounds, and it just comes in a big ass like plastic thing that it's got a top where it's easy to like pour right into the what's it called, into the plastic bag, and then I'll take from the plastic bag and then I'll throw it in the bong, and yeah, and the rest is history. And then you're good to go. And shake that shit up. All right. Let's keep smoking. Let's get a smoking song going here. Okay, let's see. Seems like we're rolling. I don't know how quick we're actually going because we're almost 2 hours like into this, but yeah, I'll do grades. I don't know how many people are actually jumping in, so yeah, you'll be first, Toker one. Pam said I might have reported or blocked someone by accident. Nobody did anything wrong. Maybe I hit a button in time. You can, don't worry about it. I mean, if it's like you reported someone, I mean, I'll see what it is, but I check those every couple days. Don't worry about it though. All right. You the man, Toker one. Thanks for throwing that super chat. And yep, Robert, you could be second, my friend. Yes, sir. All right, I'm mark you down, Toker one. that super chat for today, and show some love, guys. Hit that $, throw down a super chat, throw down a super sticker, and whatever dollar amount you throw down, you get one entry into the raffle for the bong. And we got 3 of these bad boys that we are raffling off. And it's going to be raffled off on 7/10, so a month from now. All right. Just because Crispy's in here, it's like I got to pick some of these guys earlier because of Crispy. As we get to the bottom of the barrel on these defenses, I mean, there's only so many diamonds in the rough down there. I feel like Crispy's always trying to snipe. All right, let's get another song rolling here.
But anything else?
Not my job. All right. All right. All right. Let's lock that down. No. All right. Here we go. Last 2 rounds. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right, let's get another song going here. Let's see here. All right. Boom! Draft over in the number 25. All right. Hold on, guys. Gonna throw these peeps in my taxi squad real quick. Let's see. I wonder if I'm still over. All right, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Who was first? It was Toker1, you the man. There we go. And where he had number 1, right? Crispy said, thank God Jay was slobbering that clock in 25. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. He definitely needs to buy one of those clocksucker shirts. Okay, Toker1. Josh Allen and Spencer Rattler, huh? All right. So, I mean, of course, you got pretty much the unanimous number 1, or at least very close to unanimous number 1. But then Rattler, Dart, Winston, Rudolph. I mean, because of the unknown, I think I got to give it a B- because of the unknown, because we just don't know what's going to happen with Spencer Rattler. And I mean, Dart isn't going to start like from the beginning or anything. Let's see, running backs. Jonathan Taylor, Ken Walker. Man, I mean, he swooped on some value there. But that's it. Just those two. I'm gonna say a B. Still solid, but I mean, got zero depth. At least in the starters, anyways. Pass catchers, Marvin Harrison. I said it during the draft. You kind of just picked him a little too early. You didn't have to pick him that early. He probably would have made it back to your actually, I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't have. Maybe he wouldn't have made it back to your 4-12 and 5-1. I guess I've seen him go earlier and I've seen him go later. And SS Fergie, League 24. What up, bro? He says, ready for the rookie draft. Let's go see. I guess that was the one that I did not look at. Yes. All right. Cool. Perfect. He was on a business trip. That's why he was nowhere. All right. But see, he had number 1. That's why, literally, we're going to start the draft without, the number 1 pick acknowledging. That would have been garbage. But there we go. Draft started, baby. Yes. All right. Thanks, Fergie, for letting me know. Draft is fired up in the number 24 420 crew. Let's go. Another rookie draft. Here we go. It's what we live for. Okay. Hold on. Bull, I'm excited about the draft starting right now, man. All right. Love it when new drafts start. I got the 4th pick in this one. My team did not do so hot last year, but yeah, I already see my glaring need. Man, number 4, the 4 pick can't get to me soon enough. But yeah, I'm good on QBs. At least not gonna be worried about trying to draft Cam Ward or anything. Okay, all right, Fergie, you the man. Thanks for jumping in and letting me know, because I messaged whatever his shit is, the something of Kraken or whatever. I messaged him, and yeah, he didn't get back to me there either, but he said he was on a business trip. Okay. There you go. Man, the come down after a draft is always real. Just did this fast draft. Love it. If you guys are watching for the first time, you guys need to get into one of these drafts. I mean, if you have not drafted with us, it's only $11. And there's thousands of dollars at stake. Let's see. We just did We just did the number 107. Let's see how many teams we have in right now. Almost 1,300 teams in. We're at 1,284 teams right now. And then we got another draft tonight, guys. Let me throw that in the chat right now. We got another draft tonight. We got a couple people already in that one. This one is for the American Gladiators, Doc. It's a 30 for 30 as well. And it goes down it starts at 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And what Toker one said with the inside knowledge of the Saints, I say Rattler will be the starter and will shock everyone. Well, I think that I've already said that I think that he's going to be the starter from the beginning. But, I mean, how long does that last, though? Like, how much do I love Shah? All right. Okay. Pass catchers over here. Actually, hold on one sec. There's like shit going down these other leagues that are trying to fill right now. Okay, actually, let me see. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me just double check. I know this said this Superflex IDP is like super close to filling. Or, well, it's already filled. But it, I know some people have been paying. Let me go see who paid over here and who needs to pay still. Crispy paid. And Yogi paid. Yeah. Almost done. All right. Actually, we'll just do these grades and get back to it shortly. Okay. Pass catchers. Marvin Harrison, Laporta, Kittle, Devonta Smith, Olave, Mooney. And that's it. I mean, it's a lot, though. I'm going to say B+ for that. And then IDP, Ernest Jones, Alshire, Terrell Bernard, Hendrickson, Alontae Taylor. It's a dope top 5. Bynum, Tranquil, Highsmith, Tremaine Edmonds, H2O. And Stutzman. I'm going to say B+ for that. And bench. Mostert, Eckler, Herbert, Moss, Pierce, Hopkins, Quentin Johnston, Cooper, Juwannaman Johnson, and Gibson. I think I'm going to say a C+ for that. And so all in all, let's see, it was a B-, a B, a B+, a B+, and a C+. And Toker, I know, it was just the OTAs, but the second week Rattler put a great distance between him and Shah. Yeah, I mean, people just forget that experience goes a long way. And practicing with an NFL team for a year versus being in college, the previous year, like, makes huge difference. So let's see. It's the so QBs and the bench are bringing it down. And the wide receivers and the IDP bringing it up. I feel like they're kind of canceling each other out here. But I'm going to say the QB situation bringing it down a little bit. I'm going to say that this one's an 84 overall. 84 overall. Hey. Where's that chair? All right, hold on. Be right back. In 1 second. where's the black chair? Normal. Go ahead. All right, here we go. Peace out, Toker One. Appreciate you. And where's Robert? There we go. Okay. Quarterbacks. Herbert, Bryce Young, and Stafford. Herbert's like a B plus to me. Stafford is like a B, and Young is like a C plus. So we'll call it a B. Let's see. Did you get your backups or anything though? Not all of them. Let's see. RBs, A-Chain, Kyren, Najee. I'll say that's a B also. Wide receivers, CD Lamb, Adunze, Worthy.
X gon' give it to you.
And then Shakir.
Shakira.
And Strange would also be in there as well. I think I'm going to give it a B plus for that. I mean, CD being an A, and then I feel like just like the combo of guys that you got, because Adunze, Worthy, and Shakir and Strange are all B's to me. So I think because of that, it'll bring it up to a B plus because of the quantity as well. And IDP, Bond, Bolton, Levante David, solid. And you got in the zone.
Get in the zone.
That's a solid top 4. I guess here's where it falls off a little bit. So here's where probably the end of my top 25 list came, right? I'll make sure to go add to that as well, because Josh Hines Allen, I would just go in a different. I mean, I'm glad you grabbed him because I got Josie Jewell 2 picks later. I mean, that's someone who I would value a lot higher. Thibodeau, Brisker, not horrible. I mean, Brisker, I like Brisker. It's Hines Allen and Thibodeau. I don't know. I just get those are just guys that I avoid now. Cooper DeJean, that's solid. Dallas Turner, it could be solid in his second year, right? Sauce Gardner, probably just want to avoid guys like him. I mean, he's more of a shutdown corner. I mean, shutdown corners, unless they get a pick 6, usually not getting a lot of points. And then Cansey, yes, I can see. Not too shabby. He was someone who made my waiver wire videos a lot last year. I'm gonna say a B overall on the IDP. And then let's see, where's the bench kick in at? Bench kicks in. Man, I was pissed when he took Trey Benson because I was literally going to grab him that pick. Benson, Beck, Likely, Leggett, Corum, Bryant, Hunter, Komet, Donnie Mitchell, Ayaman, and Flornay, whoever the hell that is. I'm going to say a C plus for the bench. And then let's see how this all shaped out. So it was a B, a B, a B plus, a B, and a C plus. So really the bench is the only thing bringing the average down. Yeah, I'm going to call this one. This one's going to be an 86 overall. It's like an 85 or an 86. And yeah, we'll call it an 86. Not too shabby for your first fast draft. And you've done some of the slow drafts though, right? All right. And okay, that was it. I'm getting the hell out of here, and I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back for the full draft a little bit later tonight, but we'll be back for a portion of it. And let's get the end credits here. Salute to all our executive producers. Salute to the producers. Appreciate you guys. Salute to the co-producers. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. Salute to the associate producers, epic supporters. Got you, Crispy. It's the first thing I'm doing. And awesome supporters. We appreciate you guys. If you guys aren't signed up, go get over there at 420crew.com. Once you get signed up as a paid member, that's one of the ways that you get your name on the credit tier. The higher the tier, the higher that you go on the credits. We need more executive producers. Someone sign up for the executive producer, and I'll send you a free and I'll send you a 420 Crew t-shirt. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.